Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters. I have a very powerful word of encouragement for you. It is a word of direction also. My brothers and sisters, remember that every single day I release these powerful words of direction. Don't take them lightly. These words are for you. Brothers and sisters, the word is never bow down to their gods and traditions. Never do it. The way out could be going through that fire. Your way out could be through that fire. Your way out could be through that storm. Your way out could be through that sea. Some of you are trying to avoid the fire. You are trying to avoid the storm, but that could be your way out. That's why you see some of you have a saying that I am going through fire. Yes, you are going through fire. That is the truth. Thank God that you are going through fire. Thank God that you're not just standing. You're not just standing through fire. You're not just standing. But there is progress in the fire. You are going through fire. You will not be in the fire for long. You will be, at the end of it, you will be out of the fire. I want to give you an example of the story of these three men where the king made a decree that they should bow down to his God. But these men said, no, we shall not bow down to the God of this king. These men were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The king had to throw them into a burning furnace. But something that is amazing is that the fire did not burn them. Actually, the people that bundled these men and threw them into the fire are the ones that were burnt. But as for these three men, nothing hurt them, no harm. And to their amazement, there was another man in fire with them, and that was Jesus. God was in the fire with them. My brothers and sisters, God is in that fire with you. He is with you. He has never left you. God was in the fire with them to an extent that even the king was able to see that there was another man in the fire with them. The eyes of the king were open to the supernatural. Brothers and sisters, the eyes of your enemies will be open so that they will see that God is for you, that God is with you. Some of you, the fire that you are going through is for your good, because the fire burns off some of the things that were holding you down. Some of you have to go through the fire to let go of certain bad things that have been holding you. Look at gold. When you look at gold, that for gold to be known as gold, it goes through the fire. It's a refinement, to be purified, to be refined. That when you seek gold in its raw material, you may not even think it's gold. For those that don't know gold, you may think that it's just a stone, a shining stone. But gold goes through fire to remove some particles, to separate those impurities. Some of you, the fire is to separate those impurities. That's why you see people leave you when you're going through problems. Those that you thought were your friends will all of a sudden start leaving you, because the place that God is taking you, it is only for you. There are some people He has to eliminate. There are some people that have to say goodbye. Yes, that brother may have been a good person. Yes, that sister may have been a good person. Actually, they may have helped you some way or another. But to the place that God is taking you, those people are not needed. So my brothers and sisters, trust God in that fire. It could be a storm, but can you trust God? Can you be like Peter, who saw Jesus walking on water and he cried out to him, Lord, if it is you, cause me to come. Let me walk on that water with you. And Jesus told him to come and walk on the water with him. My brothers and sisters, God is with you. I'll give an example of Moses. That when Moses was taking the children of Israel to the promised land, he faced a problem. The problem was, behind him was Pharaoh and his army coming against them. In front of him was the sea. Moses did not know what to do, so Moses cried out to God. And God told him to move forward. Those that have read the story, you know that Moses parts the sea. And when Moses parts the sea, he is able to walk through the sea. Sometimes you have to move forward. You have to go through that sea. You will have no way but to go through it. You have no way. Some of you, you don't know exactly where you are going. But can you trust God who knows your future? He knows your name. He calls you by name. He understands you. In other words, he comprehends you. Even when you don't know your ways, God knows your ways. Because God has always been with you. He is your God. My brothers and sisters, never bow down to their gods. No matter what is happening in your life, no matter their proposition. I know some of you people have proposed things that are tempting. People have put a proposition so that you may waver, so that you may go to the things of the world, but don't go. Don't conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renew your mind day and night. That is why I release these powerful words, so that you may renew your mind. Until next time, God bless you.